Good morning, everybody. My name is Rakesh Kumar Khuntia. I have started the YouTube channel today to discuss on project management. In the series of project management knowledge videos, you will see the entire information and knowledge in the domain of project management. Project management is the process which leads the work of a team to achieve all the project goals within the given constraints. This information is usually described in project documentation created at the beginning of the development process. The primary constraints are the scope, type, and budget. The secondary challenge is to optimize the allocation of necessary inputs and apply them to meet predefined objectives. The objective of project management is to produce a complete project which complies with the client's objectives. In many cases, objective of project management is also to shape reform the client's brief to feasibly address the client's objectives. The client's objectives are clearly established. They should influence all decisions made by other people involved in the project. Example, project managers, designers, contractors, and subcontractors. It is tightly prescribed project management objectives are detrimental to decision making. Coming to the project definition, a project is a temporary endeavor which is designed to produce a unique product service result with a defined beginning and end that is undertaken to meet unique goals and objectives, typically to bring about beneficial change or added value. The temporary nature of projects stands in contrast with business as usual or operations, which are repetitive, permanent, or semi permanent functional activities which produces results in services. In practice, the management of such production distinct approaches requires development of technical and management strategies. In the next, we are going to see the history of project management. What are the different approaches of project management? What are the types involved in project management? What are the processes included in project management? What are the characteristics of projects? And what does the project managers do? And what is program management, portfolio management, virtual project management, international standards, work breakdown structure, risk management, multiple success framework criteria. Just going to the history of project management. Until 1900, civil engineering projects were generally managed by creative architects, engineers, and master builders themselves. For example, Vertuvius, Christian Verne, Thomas Telford, Isambard Kingdom, Brunel. In the 1950s, organizations started to systematically apply project management tools and techniques to the complex projects in the areas of engineering. Project management being a discipline developed into applications primarily in the civil engineering, constructions, heavy defense activity. Two forefathers who are the fathers in project management are Henry Gantt, who is the father of planning and control techniques, who is famous for his use of Gantt chart as a project management tool. We also have Henry Foyle, who is the creation of five management functions that form the foundation of body of knowledge associated with project and program management. Both Gantt and Fayol were students of Frederick Winslow Taylor theories of scientific management. His work is the forerunner of to modern project management tools, including work breakdown structure and resource allocation. In 50s, which marked the beginning of the modern project management era, where core engineering fields came together to work as a one unit. Later, the project management became a distinct discipline arising from the management areas with engineering models. In US, before 1950s, the projects was a kind of ad hoc basis, using mostly the Gantt chart and informed techniques and tools. At the time, there were two mathematical models for project scheduling. One is the critical path method was developed with a venture between DuPont Corporation and Remington Rand Corporation for managing plant maintenance activities. The evaluation program, the program evaluation and review technique, which is called PERT, was developed by the US Navy Special Projects Office in conjunction with Lockheed Corporation and Booz Allen Hamilton as a part of Polaris missile submarine program. With these two models, that is critical path model and also program evaluation and review technique, a very similar approach was followed, though there were some minor differences. The critical path method is used for the projects that assume deterministic activity times. The times at which each activity will be carried out are unknown. So, but the program evaluation and review technique, on the other hand, allows the stochastic activities. The times at which each activity will be carried out are uncertain or varied. So, because of this core difference, the critical path method and also program evaluation and review technique are used in different contexts. So, the mathematical techniques use it to spread into many private enterprises. Uh, the project scheduling at the same time were being developed. Technology for project cost estimating, cost management, and engineering economics was evolving with the pioneer work by Hans Lang and others. In 1965, the American Association of Cost Engineers, that is AACE, and the Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering, synonym which is currently called as AACE International, has formed the early practitioners of project management and the associated specialties of planning and scheduling, cost estimating, cost schedule control, that is the project control. The AACE continued its pioneering work and in 2006 released the first integrated process for portfolio, program, and project management, that is a total cost management framework. In late 70s, particularly in the 1969, the PMI was formed in the US. The PMI publishes the original version of a guide to the project management body of knowledge in 1996 with William Duncan as its primary author, which describes project management practices that are common to the most projects most of the time. Now, coming to the project management types, project management methods can be applied to any project. It can be tailored to a specific type based upon the size, nature, industry, or the departments. If we talk about the construction industry, which focus on the delivery of things like buildings, roads, bridges, has developed its own form of project management, which refers it to as construction project management, and in which project managers can become trained and certified as well. The IT industry has devolved in its own project management, which is called IT project management, which specializes in the delivery of technical assets and services which are required to pass through various life cycles such as planning, design, development, testing, deployment. The biotechnology project management focuses on the intricacies of biotechnology R&D. The localization project management includes application of many standard project management practices to translate works, even though many consider this type of management to be a very different discipline. There is a public project management that covers all the public works that is carried out by the government, agencies, and also contracted by contractors. And the classification of project management is based on the hard or soft type. Hard is a physical type, soft is a non physical type. Among all the PM types, is that they focus on three important goals, that is the time, quality, and budget. With these three aspects, time, quality, and budget, the projects become successful with defined schedule, with defined budget, and accordingly to the previous agreed quality standards, that is a iron triangle or triple constraint, in order to make the progress projects successful to be considered as a success or a failure. For each type of the project management, the project managers develop, utilize repeatable templates that are specific to the industry they are dealing with. This allows project managers to become very thorough and highly repeatable with the specific intent to deliver the quality, lower delivery costs, and lower time to deliver project results. Coming to the approaches of project management, in 2017, the study suggested that the success of any project depends on how well four key aspects are aligned with the contextual dynamics affecting the project. These are referred to as the four P's: plan, process, people, power. Four P's are plan, process, people, power. The planning and forecasting activities includes under planning. The overall approach to all activities and project governance is a process, uh, including dynamics, how they collaborate and communicate is the people. The line of authority, decision makers, organograms, policies for implementation, and the like. There are a number of approaches to organize and implement complex projects completion, including the phase, lean, iterative, incremental. There are also several extensions to project planning, for example, based on outcomes, product based, or activities that is a process based. Regardless of the methodology developed, a careful consideration must be given to all the project objectives, timelines, costs, as well as the roles and responsibilities of all the participants and stakeholders. The benefits, which includes in realization of project management, the benefits realization management, that is BRM, enhances project management techniques through a focus of on outcome benefits of a project rather than the products or the outputs, and thereby measuring the degree to which that is happening to keep a project on track. This helps to reduce whatever the risk is coming in the project completion, whether it's coming to a failure, which was agreed by delivering the required outputs, that is a project success, or a failure to deliver the benefits of those requirements, that is a project success. In addition, the benefits realization management aims to ensure there's strong alignment between the project outcomes and the strategies. The effectiveness of these practices is supported by recent evidencing BRM practice influencing the project success or failure from a strategic planning perspective from different industries and countries. These wider effects are called as strategic impact. This, I can give you an example where the project's requirement is agreed upon to delivering a computer system with the process that is of includes this data of staff and payroll, holidays, staff, personal records. In shorter times, will reduce the errors. Under this BRM, the agreement might be to achieve a specified reduction in staff hours, errors that is required to process and maintain the staff data after the system installation when compared with the without the system. So with this, what I'll do is I'll end today's session, and tomorrow we'll discuss about the earned values, adaptive incremental project management, lean project management, critical chain management, what is the phased approach, what is the processes included in project management, that is introduction, planning, monitoring, closing. So all these aspects will be discussed in tomorrow's session. So please stay tuned and continue watching my new channel on project management knowledge series. Till then, have a good day and bye bye.